Your brain operates with 7 invisible rules that keep you poor. Today, I'm giving you the 7 counter rules that rich people use to decide without emotion with checklists, if-then rules, and a plan to apply this week. Reprogram these 7 patterns and your money stops moving with your mood. Let's start. You know that frustration when you make the same financial mistakes over and over? When you panic sell, chase hype, or ignore red flags you can clearly see now? That's not weakness, that's programming. Your brain follows survival patterns that worked 10,000 years ago but destroy wealth today. Ray Dalio went broke in 1982. Instead of blaming the market, he transformed pain into principles and systematized decision-making without emotion, the foundation of what became a world-class hedge fund. Durable wealth isn't luck, it's decision engineering, data, principles, and systems that work even when you're not at your best. Comment rules below, and I'll pin the checklist at the end of this video. Ready to reprogram your millionaire brain? Most people don't lose money because they're unlucky. They lose because they're addicted to a reality that doesn't exist. Your brain's confirmation bias filters out anything that contradicts what you want to believe. That's base rate neglect. You ignore the real success rates of the world. Think crypto will moon? Your mind ignores warning signs. Convinced your business idea is brilliant? You dismiss contradictory feedback. The rich run a reality override protocol before any financial decision. Base rate data, opportunity cost, risk-adjusted return. Example, before launching a course, check how many creators with under 100 Kelvin subscribers sold 500 plus units in similar niches. If base rates show fewer than 1-inch 10 succeed, require 50 pre-sales before production. No hope castles, only facts, base rates, and opportunity cost. But there's a bias that turns your financial education into emotional poison. Most people treat financial pain like poison. Lose money? Forget it happened. Business fails? Never revisit it. But your brain's loss aversion is stealing your education. Each loss is a data set. It only becomes evolution if you extract what it tells you. Use the pain to profit protocol. After any setback, write 3 lines. Belief that failed me to, low price closes more sales. Information I ignored to, no social proof in the offer. New rule to, if there are 3 video testimonials, then entry price plus risk reversal bonus. Dalio didn't just suffer, he documented mistakes and built principles from pain. The goal isn't to enjoy pain, it's to upgrade your decision system. Most people get destroyed by following the wrong voices. Your brain follows confidence, not competence. That authority bias is financially deadly. Use the 3x3 credibility filter before taking advice. Has this person actually done it? How many times have they succeeded? In a similar context to yours? Example, a guru says, ads are dead. Filter check. Have they scaled $100 Kelvin in ad spend with ROAS, return on ad spend, 1.5 repeatedly in your niche? If not, it's noise. Am I trusting the most believable voice or just the most confident one? Comment rules if you want the 3x3 filter and the checklist. I'll pin it at the end. Not cynicism strategy. Your brain wants to believe confident voices because it's easier than verifying credentials. But even with the right voices, there's still one CEO you need to fire. Bad day. Stressed. Anxious. A financial decision lands in your lap. What do? Most people let current emotions drive the choice. Optimistic? Bigger risks. Scared? Overly conservative moves. But your mood has nothing to do with whether an opportunity is actually good. This effect heuristic hijacks judgment when you need it most. The rich create if-then rules during clarity. If a partnership proposal is $5 Kelvin to wait 24-hour plus LTV, lifetime value checklist. If the proposal has exclusivity to require distribution or a higher fee. If revenue drops, 20% in 7 days to pause tests and return to the top performer SOP. If emotionally activated to no financial decisions for 24 hours. These aren't restrictions. They're wealth protection. Once emotions take control, long-term goals become hostages to short-term feelings. Now, for the pattern that turns temporary setbacks into permanent identity, most people lose money and then lose identity. I'm bad with money. That's the fundamental attribution error. It's not, I'm bad with money. It's, my hypothesis ignored cost of capital and liquidity. Run a post-mortem protocol. Hypothesis, news X will pump price. Data ignored, low liquidity at that hour. Wrong assumption, volume confirms narrative. External factor, interest rate hike. New rule, no crypto buy without a written exit plan, target plus stop, and a liquidity check. Make failure data, not identity. People who learn faster eventually out-earn everyone else. Now the rule that holds everything together, mood-driven money decisions create chaos. The wealthy write a financial constitution 5 anchor principles. Single position is less than or equal to 5% of portfolio. Demand validated before supply. No decisions under emotional activation. Written thesis for every allocation. Exit rule defined at entry. Quarterly review. When your principles are stronger than your personality, results become predictable instead of random. Consistency beats charisma. You don't need to be the smartest person in the room if you're the most systematic. Knowing rules isn't enough. Here's how you make them pay. When something works, most people celebrate and move on. The wealthy ask, what's repeatable here? Intensity is memorable, but consistency compounds. Document wins in a one-page SOP. Objective, steps, triggers, owner, success metric, bi-weekly review. Example, a video outperforms. Capture the hook, cut cadence, Connecticut A, thumbnail angle, tags, and rerun the pattern on the next 3 uploads. Document, test, scale, repeat. These 7 mental rules separate wealth builders from wealth destroyers. Already have 4 rules? Screenshot this. Your brain's default programming keeps you broke, but now you have the code to reprogram it. Pick one rule and implement it this week. Start with Rule 1's reality override or Rule 4's if-then framework. If this rewired how you see money decisions, subscribe and hit the bell. Next week, 7-day blueprint. Exactly how to install all these rules day by day. Comment rules below, and I'll pin the complete checklist with all frameworks. The question isn't whether these work, it's whether you'll actually use them. Your financial future depends on your decision engineering, not your motivation. See you next week when we turn these mental rules into daily habits that compound automatically. Educational content only, not financial advice.